Every door they try to close only opened wider. Every move against you backfired. They exposed themselves. You didn't need to. Now, they must face the truth. You've outsmarted them in ways they never imagined. Type 222 to receive your blessing. They wanted your struggle, but you thrived. They wanted your failure, but you succeeded. Their plans became your stepping stones. Now they realize they have no power over you. You keep rising far beyond their reach. You walk with divine favor, something they may never understand. Their lives fell apart, and now they live with the weight of their own actions. You are free, untouched, and thriving. Type 999 to receive your blessing. They try to break you, but broke themselves instead. They underestimated you. And now, the truth is clear. You never fought them, but you won. You never sought revenge, but justice came. You moved forward, leaving them in the very trap they set. Now, they're full of questions. How did you rise so effortlessly? How did it all backfire? They'll never understand, because they never understood the favor over your life. They'll keep watching, but they'll never catch up. You have outsmarted them, and they simply can't handle it. Subscribe to our channel if you believe God. God says, I'm happy that you are doing better than before. I've been watching you closely, and I've seen how far you've come. The strength you've built in silence hasn't gone unnoticed. The tears you cried in secret, I collected. Every prayer you whispered from a place of desperation reached my ears. And now, I see your heart healing. I see your eyes shining a little brighter. I see hope returning to your voice. That brings joy to me, because I have always wanted the best for you. Much better days are yet to come. What you've experienced so far is only the beginning. You've seen glimpses of my favor, but now you're about to walk in the fullness of it. There is more peace, more joy, more laughter, more love, more purpose, more strength coming your way. You've endured the night. Now the morning is here. The things you thought were lost are being restored. The things you believed were over are beginning again. You are walking into a divine shift, a transformation, not by your strength, but by my grace. I know you've had moments when you questioned everything, when you felt like giving up, when you doubted your worth. But I never doubted you. I never gave up on you. You were never too far gone. You were never too broken for me. You are my beloved, chosen, called, anointed. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are exactly who I created you to be. You are right where I can shape you, mold you, and lift you. Every trial you faced has been part of a greater plan. Every delay has been a setup for something greater. All things work out for the good of those who love me. Even the hard things, even the confusing things, even the things that made you cry at night. None of it was wasted. None of it caught me off guard. I turned your pain into purpose. I turned your fear into courage. I turned your weakness into strength. Because I'm always working, even when you can't see it, even when you don't feel it. I'm aligning your steps with destiny. I'm preparing the right people to enter your life. I'm removing those who could have harmed your future. I'm healing wounds that ran deep. I'm lifting burdens you thought you had to carry forever. You are not alone in this. I am walking with you every step of the way. When you fall, I lift you. When you weep, I comfort you. When you feel lost, I guide you. When you are weary, I renew you. You are never walking through life without purpose. I see the end from the beginning, and your end will be beautiful. There is no pit too deep that my hand cannot reach you. There is no mountain too high that I cannot take you over. There is no storm too fierce that I cannot calm. Be still and know that I am God. Know that I am in control. Know that my timing is perfect. You may not understand the why, but I'm asking you to trust the who. I'm the one who parts seas, the one who shuts the mouths of lions, the one who brings the dead to life. And if I can do all that, surely I can take care of you. I can carry you through the fire. I can bless you in the wilderness. I can bring water from the rock. I can provide in ways you've never seen. You do not have to figure it all out. You don't have to carry it alone. Give it to me. Give me your worries. Give me your doubts. Give me your fears. Lay them down at my feet. Let me exchange them for peace, for clarity, for joy, for power. I'm not a distant God. I am near, closer than your next breath. I am not only with you in church. I am with you in the quiet moments, in the traffic, in the laundry room, at your desk, in your thoughts. I'm always there. Type 1111. You never have to go through anything alone again. When you call on me, I respond. When you seek me, you find me. When you knock, I open doors. No door that I open can be shut by man, and no door I close is meant for you. Don't cry over what I closed. Celebrate what I'm about to open. I close doors to protect. I open doors to bless. I've never removed something without replacing it with something better. What you thought was a loss is leading you to greater gain. I will restore everything the enemy tried to steal. Your peace, your time, your joy, your dreams. I will restore it, and I will do it better than you expect. Because I am the God of more. More than enough. More than expected. More than imagined. I'm not limited by what others said about you. I'm not limited by your past. I'm not limited by your mistakes. I worked through all of it, and I still call you mine. You belong to me. You are covered. You are favored. You are destined. I will not let you fail. Even if you stumble, I will steady you. Even if you drift, I will draw you back. Because I love you with an everlasting love. Not a love that fades when you mess up. Not a love that changes based on behavior. But a love that remains. A love that redeems. A love that covers you like a blanket on a cold night. When the world feels cold, run to me. When people fail you, lean on me. When everything feels uncertain, rest in me. I am your anchor, your rock, your strong tower. You can trust me. Ivy Neva Lit. I've never failed, and I never will. You're safe in my hands. I am holding your future. I am shaping your story. I am making everything beautiful in its time. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is coming. The peace you've been praying for is arriving. The healing you've been longing for is manifesting. The dreams you buried are being revived. Your best days are not behind you. They are ahead of you. You're about to smile for real again. You're about to laugh without heaviness in your chest. You're about to breathe deeply and freely. Because I'm lifting the weight off your shoulders. I'm clearing the fog in your mind. I'm silencing the noise of the enemy. You will hear my voice louder than your fear. You will feel my love deeper than your pain. You will experience my power greater than your weakness. This is your turning point. This is your moment. This is your time to rise. Shake off the dust. Let go of what you can't control. Release the bitterness. Forgive those who hurt you. Not because they deserve it, but because I want to free you. Unforgiveness keeps you bound, but I came to set you free. Let go of the past. I'm doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it? It's already happening. Don't miss it by looking backward. Lift your eyes. Look ahead. I'm taking you places you never dreamed possible. Because you trusted me. Because you obeyed when no one saw. Because you believed even when it was hard. Now watch what I will do. Archangel Michael says you have moved in ways even you didn't fully understand. And yet, heaven took notice. The divine saw how every step you took was guided, even when you didn't know where you were going. Without knowing, you outsmarted your neighbor. And now, the truth is beginning to unfold. The universe moves in mysterious ways. You may not always realize the power working through you. There were moments you thought you were simply following your heart. But in truth, a higher power was leading you. A shift has already happened. Revelation is near. There was a time when things felt uncertain. You didn't feel like you were making progress. Others may have watched you and assumed they had the upper hand. But destiny had other plans. What was hidden is now coming into the light. You're about to see the truth for yourself. The divine protected you from harm. And without your knowledge, you overcame obstacles meant to block you. Someone tried to outshine you or take advantage of your goodness. But their plans have collapsed without your interference. They're now facing the consequences of their own actions. Type 333 to receive the blessing already unfolding in your favor. The energy around you is shifting. It's aligning with the victory you've unknowingly secured. This is your time to accept the divine favor that's been working behind the scenes for you. Archangel Michael says, your path was never a coincidence. Every step, every choice, every action had purpose. Even in your silence, your spirit was speaking. You were being led to the place where you were always meant to be. There were whispers behind closed doors. But heaven silenced them. There were those who doubted you. Now they watch you in awe. Your resilience carried you forward. And the divine made sure no harm touched you. You may not have seen the full picture, but the higher realms always did. What was designed to bring you down only lifted you higher. You were never meant to be held back. And now, the proof is clear. There was an attempt to mislead you. Someone tried to push you off your path. But divine intervention flipped the entire situation. What was planned in the dark has now been exposed by the light. Type 777 to receive the wisdom awakening in your soul. Divine revelations are coming to you. They will show you how much favor you truly carry. You don't have to question anymore. The answers are already unfolding. Archangel Michael says, even when you didn't realize it, you walked with divine wisdom. Others thought they had control, but the power within you has always been greater. Now is the moment to recognize how much the divine has been working through you. The one who tried to outsmart you has unknowingly exposed themselves. Their actions led to their downfall, while you kept rising without confrontation. Without retaliation, you remain victorious. A shift is happening. Those who moved against you are now realizing their mistake. They didn't expect the truth to be revealed this way. Subscribe to our channel if you have faith in God. But now, they see you were never to be underestimated. Type 111 to claim the protection that has always been around you. The divine does not allow those with pure hearts to fall. You were carried through seasons of doubt. And now you'll see the reward of your faith. The higher realms always saw the truth of your journey. While others played games, you stayed true. That is why you've prevailed. Now, they must face the weight of their own decisions. Your neighbor may have believed they were one step ahead, but the divine has always been many steps beyond. The unseen forces have worked everything in your favor. You were never alone in this battle. Even when the road was unclear, you were protected from paths not meant for you. Every time someone tried to mislead you, the divine corrected your direction. That's why you outsmarted them, without even knowing. Type 222 to receive clarity and vision for the road ahead. Revelations are coming that will make everything clear. Trust, you are exactly where you're meant to be. Now, those who try to block your way are seeing the consequences. The very doors they try to close on you are closing on them. Their own energy has returned to them. They must deal with the outcomes of what they set in motion. The divine never lets injustice remain unanswered. Even without your knowledge, justice has already been served. You've been shielded, elevated, and positioned for something greater. The elevation you're stepping into is more than they ever expected. They believe they were in control, but they only deceive themselves. Now, all they can do is watch as you move forward. Type 444 to confirm the divine elevation taking place in your life. What lies ahead is for you, and no one can take it away. Your journey has always been protected, and now you will see why. Your story is unfolding in a way that brings undeniable victory. Even when you were unaware, the divine was orchestrating every step. And now the evidence is undeniable. The tables have turned. Nothing can reverse it. Those who try to block your learning, they only block themselves. The divine always lifts those with pure intentions. Now is the time to walk boldly in your truth. Don't look back. Everything behind you has already been taken care of. Move forward with confidence, knowing you are favored beyond measure. Type 555 to step fully into your destiny. The divine is still working. Even now, everything is being brought into alignment. You are exactly where you need to be. Archangel Michael says you've been walking in the light, even without realizing the power within you. Unseen forces have been shifting everything around you. Your neighbor has been watching you, trying to understand what's happening. You didn't intend to outsmart them, but your presence alone changed the course of events. What was meant to harm, you turned into a blessing before their eyes. The divine has been working through you all along, shielding you from what was never meant to touch you. They thought they had the advantage, but their plans fell apart without you raising a hand. Their attempts to overshadow you failed, not because you fought them, but because you stood firm in your purpose. They're left wondering how their strategy crumbled while you continue to rise. The energy around you is not ordinary. It's divine. Every move you make, every choice, it's been guided by something greater. The light within you has exposed what they thought would stay hidden. Type Amen to receive your blessing. Continued in next message. Continuation, final part of the completion. Archangel Michael says the words whispered behind closed doors have echoed back to them like the wind. The secret things they hoped would make you stumble have only made you stronger. They cannot understand how every plan they made turned to dust in their own hands. But the divine saw it all, and you were never alone. Even when you didn't see the battles, they were being fought on your behalf. Victory was always yours. The walls they built to trap you only trapped themselves, leaving them powerless and confused. You didn't fight with force. You moved with grace. You didn't retaliate. You let the universe speak for you. Now, they're left in disbelief, watching their plans fall apart. You walked past every trap they laid, without even knowing it. Each step you took dismantled their schemes. This isn't luck. It's divine intervention. Type 777 to receive your blessing. Their envy could never shake the foundation you stand on. They tried to disturb your energy, but drowned in their own intentions. The divine transformed their darkness into your light. You outsmarted them, not by action, but by simply being who you are. They saw you as an easy target, but you were untouchable. The mark upon you cannot be erased. No matter how hard they try, they cannot dim your glow. Their efforts to overshadow you only left them in darkness. They watch from afar, confused, shocked, and unable to understand how you keep winning. They try to shut doors, but those doors are now wide open for you. What is meant for you cannot be denied. Type Amen to receive your blessing. Archangel Michael says they've exhausted themselves trying to figure you out. Nothing they've done has worked. They didn't expect you to grow beyond the limits they set. But you were never meant to be confined. When they thought they had control, divine intervention lifted you higher. Now they're questioning everything. You were protected before the battle even began. Their secret plots never touched the light within you. You've been chosen, and now they see it. Their plans failed, and they're left in awe of your strength. The divine has spoken. Nothing formed against you will prosper. Type 222 to receive your blessing. Their confusion only made your clarity stronger. What was meant to unsettle you only made you more solid. They're witnessing a power they can't explain. The path before you is already clear. Every obstacle became a stepping stone. They try to block you, but now you have wings. They're watching, wondering, and unable to understand how you keep rising. They try to limit you. Now they see you are limitless. Their disbelief grows. They play themselves, not you. You didn't need to fight. You just walked in divine alignment. The divine moved in ways they never expected. What was hidden is now exposed, and they must deal with their own shadows. Type 999 to receive your blessing. Archangel Michael says they thought they knew you, but they never truly saw you. They saw a version they made up. Now they see how wrong they were. The power within you can't be boxed in by those who don't walk in truth. Type 1111. Their plans weren't aligned with light. That's why they failed. Every move they made against you pushed you closer to your destiny. You were elevated without even knowing it. What they meant to destroy you only built you up. Now they are left stunned, unable to understand what just happened. But your journey was never theirs to define. They whispered, they plotted, but they can't undo what has already been divinely written. You've outsmarted them without even trying. And now they must face themselves. Archangel Michael says, unseen forces have moved in your favor. Even when you didn't know, divine steps were being taken. Your neighbor watched, confused by your rise. They thought they had the advantage, but they didn't know the path was already cleared. Their silent moves became their undoing. You didn't seek revenge. You didn't fight dirty. You simply walked in protection. Now they're in disbelief. Their actions disrupted their peace, not yours. Their delay turned into your acceleration. They blocked paths. You found new ones. Type 333 to receive your blessing. Archangel Michael says, the tables have turned. Without you lifting a finger. They assumed they were ahead, but they were always behind. Your moves were guided by the divine. They couldn't predict them. Their envy blinded them from truth. You were never their competition. While they watched you, they lost track of themselves. Now they see every plot crumble, every obstacle fail. The divine saw everything and used their opposition to strengthen your foundation. They wonder how their careful plans shattered so easily. You've outgrown the limits they tried to place. Now, they must watch you rise, untouched, unstoppable. Type 777 to receive your blessing. The power within you is something they'll never grasp. They thought they were in control, but they never were. Now their illusions are gone, and all that remains is regret. You didn't chase revenge, but justice still found you. The divine made it undeniable. What they meant for your downfall became your lift. They thought you were blind to their intentions, but the divine revealed everything on time. Now they must face the result of their actions. While your light rises, their darkness is revealed. Type 111 to receive your blessing. Archangel Michael says, your strength is not in force, but wisdom. You've outmaneuvered them simply by being true to yourself. Your presence caused confusion in their deception. They see you win, and they can't understand why. They followed the wrong path, thinking they could twist your destiny. But what's yours can never be taken. I'm about to pour out blessings you won't have room enough to contain. I'm about to promote you in ways no one can explain. I'm about to surround you with people who love and honor you. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Because when I elevate, no one can stop it. You are chosen. You are equipped. You are ready. Walk in your future boldly. Not with fear, but with faith. Not with worry, but with confidence. Not with shame, but with grace. I am going before you. I am walking beside you, and I will be with you until the end. I started a good work in you, and I will complete it. This is your season. This is your time, and I am with you always. Subscribe to our channel if you love God. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps the channel out. Also, feel free to share this video with friends or anyone you think might find it interesting. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. We've got more exciting content coming soon, and we'd love for you to be part of the journey. 4. See you in the next video.